Welcome everyone. My name is Aryan. Today we are going to break one of the biggest myths about viral content. Most people think going viral is luck, a one in a million moment. But the truth is, virality is not luck. Virality is data. Data is the voice of your audience. And the real question is, are you listening? If you want to be a content creator, it's very important for you to listen to your audience. Every number that you see, every view, every scroll, every comment is your audience trying to tell you what they like, what they don't like, what they want more of. Once you try to understand that, once you are capable of understanding that, you stop guessing and start creating content that actually connects with your audience. But here is the trap that most content creators fall into. That is the vanity trap. We all love big numbers like followers, page views. They look impressive, boost our ego, give us a good feeling. But that's the harsh reality. They don't tell you anything about why your content worked, or why it did not work, or how to repair it. So what we need is KPIs, the key performance indicators. These are metrics that show us that what our audience wants and give us actionable insights of what you can use. Let's start with one of the most important KPI, that is the engagement rate. So let's think of it like this. Likes are passive and engagement is active. Engagement shows how many people actually took the time to interact with your content. So basically, when you comment or like anyone's video, the that is count as an engagement. So the simplest formula would be the interactions. The interactions means the likes or the comments or any share that you do was divided by the number of followers into 100. So this is the pro tip. You can use reach in this formula instead of followers, because it will tell you the truth of how much your content actually performed with the people who actually saw it, not the people who followed you.
Now let us move on to the second KPI, which is impressions versus reach. Here we can see a frequency graph which indicates the same. Next, let us clear up the confusion between impressions and reach. Impressions are the total number of times your content was displayed. Remember, one single person can generate multiple impressions if they look at your post twice. Reach, on the other hand, is the number of unique people who saw your content. This is your true audience size for a specific post. Now, one thing you need to watch out for is frequency. If you have high impressions but low reach, it means that the same people are seeing your content repeatedly. This can mean two things. Either you have incredible loyalty or you're causing ad fatigue. We move on to the third KPI, which is audience retention. Here we can see the retention graph. Now, this right here is probably the most important slide for video creators: audience retention. Look at the graph. That drop at the very beginning, that is your hook at the 0.00 mark. Most people leave within 3 seconds. However, if you can hold them past that initial drop, you enter the zone of productivity. Notice the difference between high retention line and the average video line. The algorithms specifically pushes the videos that keep people watching past the 50% mark. Now, if you want to go viral, you don't just need views, you need the time. Moving on to the fourth KPI, which is the click through rate, CTR. Now, of course, nobody can watch your video if they don't click on it first. That brings us to the fourth KPI, which is click through rate or CTR. This measures winning the click. It is the direct effectiveness of your headline and your thumbnail. So, what should you aim for? A standard healthy CTR is between 2% and 5%. But if you're looking for viral growth, you want to aim for over 10%. If you look at your analytics and see that your impressions are high, meaning that YouTube is showing your video, but your views are low, your CTR is the bottleneck. Fix the thumbnail and fix the views.
Now, let's talk business. Conversion rate. The ultimate goal of social growth is usually to move people off the platform to your website or your shop or newsletter. The conversion rate measures how many people take actions like signing up or buying after clicking your link. The average social conversion rate is around 2.5%. The formula is simple. Conversions divided by link clicks multiplied by 100. Don't just build an audience, build a customer base. I want to visualize why engagement matters more than followers count. Let's compare two accounts. On the left, we have a dead account with 100,000 followers but only 0.5% of engagement. On the right, we have a viral account with only 10,000 followers but a massive 8.5% of engagement rate. Guess who wins? The algorithm favors account B. A smaller, highly engaged audience triggers the viral disturbance system much faster than large dormant following. Do not be afraid of having a small audience as long as it is an engaged one. So, how do we put all this together? We use the viral loop strategy. It's a four-step cycle. First is hook. We need a high CTR to get them in the door. Then retain. You need high watch time to keep the algorithm happy. Then react. You need high engagement to signal value. Lastly, when you do these three things, you get the algorithm push which restarts the loop with a new audience. If you break one link in this chain, the loop stops. Mastering these KPIs is the difference between guessing and growing. If you have any questions about these metrics or how to find them in your dashboard, drop them in the comments below. And if you found value in this breakdown, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.